Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today we're going to take a look at a fork of DWM. This fork is called Speedwm, which is a pre-patched DWM. Okay, let me just open a terminal. WM, as you can see, and go to this link here, codeberg.org, and we going to download the repo. Okay, let's copy that and go to our terminal. Maybe close this one, open this one. I'm going to do git clone and paste the link. Okay, and hit enter. It's going to download that repo. Okay, now let's get into Speedwm. Okay, if I list the content, as you can see, we have a lot of stuff. So this fork comes pre-configured and pre-patched. You just have to enable the patches that you want to use. And that's it. And each thing has its own configuration, like the key bindings and the mouse and options, I think other things, and the status bar. This one comes with a status bar. Okay, it uses the extra resources file. You can use it, of course. Okay, let's open the key bindings first and see. Let me just make this one big, and if we go down, we're gonna see the modifier 1, modifier 2. Modifier 1, it's mode 4, which means this is the logo key, and this one is the alt key, the mode 1 and mode 4. Okay, I'm going to switch them up because I don't use the logo key. I use the I use the alt key. Yeah, I made a mess. Okay, because as you can see, we have modifier 1 all over the place, and I want to use the alt key, so that's one thing to change. And as you can see, it's similar to the DWM config for key bindings. If you want to open speed SP menu _run, okay, because I use D menu, so I'm going to replace this one with D menu and see if it works. And also I'm going to replace the semicolon with P to open. And for spawning the terminal is just modifier 1, which is the alt, shift and return, and that's it. And also you have a lot of key bindings in here, so let's see if we can find P, because I just replaced the semicolon with P, so I'm just going to see if P is, if it's used somewhere else. Yeah, it's in here, so yeah, it's modifier 1 control. I'm not going to replace this one, that's fine. And okay, that's cool. Let's change some other key bindings. Let's see, for increase master. Okay, I'm going to change this N to O, not. Okay, keep E and J and K, H, L, and I'm going to replace J with K and K, no, and K with L, and H with J, and L with M. Okay, and M it's used in here, so let's replace it with H and Q. Here to kill a window, I'm going to use C, not Q. And let's see if it's used somewhere else. Okay. Okay, it's not used. Yeah, I'm going to replace O with N because I used it. And C, it's had, no, I'm not going to replace this one. So one thing that I'm going to change is the tag keys, because I don't, in my keyboard layout, I don't have, if I press more than one, I'm not going to get to the second tag or the third tag or any tag. Okay, I'm going to replace it with the appropriate names for these. So I replaced these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the appropriate names. Okay, you don't have to do this if you have an English keyboard. Okay, so let's get going. So you can change whatever you want in these key bindings. Just make sure that you using it once, not twice. Okay, and I think that's it for this config file. So let's save and quit. Okay, let's list the rest, and let's go to open the options. You can check everything out else. You can change basically the border size. Let's change this to 2 snap pixels, and master counts, numbers of clients in the master area. Basically everything you see has a comment to tell you what it does, so you can just read it, and if you understood it, you can change it or not. Okay, let's go down. I'm going to just keep the gaps as they are, and tag preview. Okay, let's leave it enabled. Okay, you can keep looking at this file. It's a long file, over 337 lines. Okay, you got the colors and everything. Okay, and layouts, and we have the icon for the layout, and the tags, icons. You can change them, of course, as with everything else. Okay, let's save and exit. Okay, one other thing I want to mention is the documentation. We have the documentation in here. Let's just list the documentation. As you can see, we have a file with dependencies. You can read it, and doc 01, 02. We have a lot of documentation in here, so you can read the documentation and it will tell you everything you want to know. Okay, now let's try running this thing. Okay, I'm going to do make, just make, normal make, and see if it stops somewhere. Okay, it stopped in here. I guess the Speedwm uses DCC, which is the tiny C compiler. Does not use GCC, but we can install that. Yeah, let's install that. Sudo xpps. Of course, use your package manager. I am on void, so TCC, just type TCC, install it, and yes, okay, we installed it. So let's do make again. Okay, it stopped somewhere again. So we're missing YEGL, YEGL or something like that. Let me just do xpps and query -rs and that thing. Okay, we're missing the development package. Okay, let's install it and just install that dependency. And okay, and yes, okay, it's installed. Now let's do make and see if it stops again. Okay, it didn't stop. Let's close this window. It didn't stop. Okay, if I list the content again, we have more files. We got the status, and let's open that status. And okay, this is basically the configuration for the status bar. Okay, let's go down, see if we can find stuff. Okay, we have modules, time, date. Okay, let's see. Let's remove some module. Let's see, for example, the date, or maybe just comment it out and see if it breaks or doesn't break. Okay, let's do make. Yeah, it doesn't break, I think. It doesn't break. Okay, now let's do sudo make and clean install. Okay, I guess that didn't give us any errors. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to quit out of that directory, or cd back to my home directory. I'm going to start Speedwm with the xinitrc file. Okay, let me just let's keep PyCom running, and of course the resolution, and let's keep everything except the status, SL status. I'm going to keep the background image. Let's just going to comment this loop for DWM, and here we need to add Speedwm. Okay, let's save and exit. Now I'm going to do is just kill DWM and type startx again, and I'll be back when I do that. Okay, hello again. I quit out of DWM and started Speedwm. As you can see, we have the status showing up. the date is not correct because we killed that module. So we have the layouts in here, and we have the tags. If I go to tag number 2, tag number 3, okay, that's cool. Let's go back to tag number 1, and we can open other terminals. As you can see, we can just do the mouse, use the mouse to navigate. Okay, we can close them, Alt, Shift, and C, the key binding that I configured. So let's get into the Speedwm directory, and you can configure this however you like. It's similar to the configuration for DWM, but here you don't have to apply any patches or anything. You can do just with the configuration files, the header files. You can just edit the header files, apply or configure your things, and just run make and make install, and that's it. There is no patching, nothing like that. You can change the colors, as I said before. You can change the layouts. You can use all of them or just one or two. Of course, you can use the mouse. You just go to tag number 2. Okay, you can use the mouse. I can switch the layout with the mouse. Yeah, I don't know the key binding for that, but let's see. Let's open another terminal. Yeah, I think it's floating mode. Yeah. Okay, let's close this one and let's quit out of this. Okay, let's change the layout. See what is this? Yeah, it's getting over the other windows. Let's see this one. I think it's grid mode, something like that. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And let's switch the other layout. Yeah, I can just keep the terminals, and alright, let's do other terminal. Let's open something in this one. Let's open NeoFetch. As you can see, I have a window manager, which is Speedwm, and let's open HTOP in here. Okay, let's try switching the layouts. I think this is Fibonacci something. Let's open more terminals. Yeah. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's close some of them. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're getting back to our original layout. Okay, you can switch between windows, just Alt and the key that you choose for this. Okay. And you have the title bar and the name of the second window, which is ST. Let me just open Chromium. Okay, that's cool. I guess we have the swallow patch applied to, or it's using the swallow patch. So if I quit, it's getting me back to my terminal. If I open it again, it's going to swallow that or take the place of the terminal. So quit. Okay. I think that's it for this video. You can explore this more for your, if you want to use this window manager. I think it's great because it comes pre-configured and pre-patched with every patch. You can enable any patch that you want or any option that you want to use and disable others. And okay, that's it, and see you in the next one.